Okay. Hello, it's Green, D619 Nerd. Um, this is Gotham episode 5. Yeah, 5. Called Viper, which is aptly named for. It's a drug that makes you super strong, but you lose all your calcium. So that's after a while you will die from it because it's really bad if you lose all your calcium. So Jim Gordon and Bullock happened upon this case by accident. Um, you do see Selena Kyle in the beginning, uh, still trying to learn how to pickpocket a guy right next to, not too like a across the street from Bullock and Jim Gordon. She almost gets caught, but she fights out. I don't know. Did she not see him there, or was that just planned? I'm not particularly sure about that. And the first time I watched it, I didn't even notice the guy with the bad ear, but I saw it. I just watched it right now, and I saw it then. But kudos. Um, yeah, he's doing handing out the samples of Viper. Um, he gives it to a whole bunch of people, including guys that they uh, were trying to find the first guy who literally stole an ATM, ripped it out of the wall, and just carried it like it was a sack of potatoes or something. Um, and they found out that this company called Welldyne, hopefully I'm saying that right, may have be a part of it. And it's a subsidiary of Wayne Foundation. Hopefully I said that right. And Margaret Cohn, she's best known for being the wife of um, Jeff Goldblum in Independence Day, and also the assistant to the president came in, and she was like a, a lawyer slash media relations, and they helped figure out who the guy was. Um, and then all through this, Falcone had Falcone had a meeting with all her subordinates. Fish Mooney was there, this Russian guy, and when I first watched it, I kind of they either are about to or are banging. I it was so blatant. A child probably could see that. And later on, my intuition was proven. By the way, which I'll get into later. And she's still training that girl, and it started off with an Aria. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Which was in the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 3, the first one, or well, not the first one, but it was a opera. I was just waiting for some guy to jump a car as it was going through, but it never happened. Sad to say. Anyway, so she's still training him, and she was bored. I like how she called her baby girl, but not call her mother. You have to earn that. I like that. Maroney is wanting to steal from Falcone from the casino, but his second, Frankie, I don't know, Bob, but Penguin interjects and tells him everything, which is a mistake. So while Jim is investigating, he gets kidnapped in a police station. And then he tells the story, and Maroni loves Penguin. He actually calls him Penguin, but not being a dick about it. You know, it's a sign of respect, I guess. Unlike what Fish Mooney and her boy would do. Um, they find this flossy professor who turns out actually tells them no, the Welzine actually was doing this to make super soldiers basically, and then the first one would kill him, but the second one, which renamed Venom, which is the same stuff that created Bane, is so he didn't want to do it anymore, so he went up to the Waynes and he made them stop. But once they were killed, they started it back up again. And apparently he sliced his ear off in front of his supervisor or something. So this professor, it says, yeah, we did this, we planned it together, and we're going to take some people out, and I have the appointment to go to. But he takes the stuff, literally throws Bullock against the wall, and then he bends his walker, because he was an old man, bends this walker in. So it's good to see that Jim Gordon actually saved Bullock, which is a thing, because Bullock is up 3-1. 3-1. How many times he saved Jim Gordon's life? So it's a charity event, and throughout, Alfred, oh, what are your mother's gonna think? And there's like paper everywhere. It's basically my room, basically. No, and he wants to throw it in the fire, but he still found all these irregularities against the Gotham project. So he so later on, Alfred says, I accepted this charity, which is the same charity the bad guys go to. I forget the name. Kowalski. And yeah, so he started talking to this lady who worked with her father, and no real board members come to these things. They're busy, so he wanted to talk to him because a lot of, like I said, a lot of regularly, good, a lot of bad, weird stuff going on. Anyway, so yeah, so Alfred, the guy, I don't know, on like the weird 1990s, 80s, late 80s phone, which still has video. I'm guessing 90s. Phone that tapped into this display and right next to Bruce, and he says, "Yeah, I'm the one that caused it because of Welzine and the Wayne Foundation." And Bruce asks, "Is this true?" No, he's insane. So Bullock and Jim Gordon trapped a guy on a roof. Jim Gordon shoots Viper into the guy, but the guy just suicides because he thought it was over. He jumps, but he said go to warehouse like 39. So they go there, it's empty, and you see that same lady telling, yeah, they're here, but they didn't find anything. And well, if they do find it, we'll talk about it more. So I'm not sure who she was talking to. So, but yeah. So, And at the end, this is where a lot of stuff wrapped up. Um, uh, um, Maroni's guys attacked his casino because the Penguin knew one of the janitors, and there was like all these um, sub basement stuff. So he gets to live because they got away with it. And then you see Fish Mooney fuck the Russian guy. Kind of hot, by the way, especially when he was all tied up, and um, she uses her teeth to untie him. Kind of hot, by the way. Then you see the weapon. Now, for Don, why is he feeding pigeons on a step? Kind of like a step from like Central Park or something. But she comes and she's humming that song. And then they start talking, and that's how you end the episode. And then there's like this one moment, little just before that, where Alfred brings in more stuff, and you see that lady again, and she apparently got the memo. Sorry, I can't help myself. But Alfred's actually helping them this time, and even Bruce kind of smiled at that, and they were going through the pile and pile of papers. Really good episode. It's straightforward. There's so much subplots, and no Barbara this time, no Montoya and Alan. So it's kind of cool that we didn't see them. So this is the first of 3 I'm doing today. So get used to it, because I'm gonna rewatch The Flash, and I still have Green Arrow, Arrow too as well. So this is Jesse Green, D619 Nerd, signing